Bam, it's live.
Oh, Engelhardt decided to join us. Well, he's
Not
online.
yet. Yeah, he's online, but he's not going to join us, thankfully. We don't need him
Welcome,
anyway.
welcome to the sad and lonely podcast with two sad bastards.
I just got done jerking off. My hand is still sticky. That's how sad and
Oh yeah,
lonely
from
I am.
that "Get Your Mouth Away from My Dick" video.
Oh, yeah.
That dude is so obviously gay. Like he really
yeah.
just needs to go out and fuck a dude.
Did you
like,
watch to the
he'll
end?
be so happy.
Last 2 minutes, he got really passionate, man. Started stomping around.
Oh, I had to stop
He got the
watching.
Holy
I just
Spirit in
couldn't
him,
take
man.
it. He's tone deaf.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he can't sing at all. Can't sing a lick.
No, I mean, I'm not like the best singer in the world, but I'm not that bad.
Oh,
You know, like,
it's
I can
actually...
carry a tune.
Yeah. All right, so I decided to go really lazy this week because I procrastinated playing Ark, and I just did another kill list because it's easy, and I don't have to really be creative at all. Which I'm not usually. I'm not usually creative anyway, so whatever. One, procrastinators. These are people who put something off until the last minute, and they need to get no less than 2 shots in the back of their skull. Take this presentation, for example. If the creator had taken time to think of a funny original idea, then you, the viewer, might not be sitting here bored out of your mind thinking, oh, this shit again. Instead, he had to dick around and play Ark Survival Evolved all week, which is possibly the greatest tribe-based survival game ever.
I think it's just like a survival sandbox game, and it's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's the sandbox aspect of it is what makes it awesome.
I think it's the tribe stuff, like the fact that you have to rely on other people to.
Well, but I mean, like you can build any kind of house you want. You can like train any kind of dinosaurs. You can spec your character however you want to spec it. Like that aspect of it is what makes it so like replayable.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I played this thing for hours up until like 30 minutes before this started. When I was like, oh shit, it's my turn to do the presentation. So I just threw this together. It's shit. Sorry. 2, bad singers. I didn't make this before I watched that video. I know I did make this before I watched that video. That was just totally coincidental that we went on a little rant about bad singers before this.
Hello?
Either that or I'm a psychic. Oh. And look who decided to show up.
Better late than never.
I guess so. Showing up half an hour late.
Half an hour? It's
about half an hour. If we would have started on time, it would be half an hour.
We started at 7 though, don't we?
Yeah,
What?
we started
What?
at 7.
No, we don't. We started at 10.
Oh, yeah. No. See, Pacific time is better time, so...
It's better time if you're a faggot. That's what. I'll say it. If you've gotten gay married already because the government is forcing you to, then use Pacific time. Don't even worry
The
about
government is forcing you to.
traditional Eastern time.
Oh, I want to see how that works out. The government being like, "Yo, you dudes got to get married. We need dudes married."
The homos did bust down my door, but I was able to barricade the upstairs. They have not yet gay married me. I can see.
Let them in. Let them in. They redecorate. It looks really nice.
I know they've already done the basement. It looks excellent. I cannot wait to go down there. What am I saying? They're already getting to me. So yeah, if you can't sing, just don't sing. Don't even try. Don't even think about trying, and don't even think about thinking about trying. It's wrong, and I will have no more of your off-pitch noise pollution on my earth.
I so want to just start singing like incredibly badly now, like all the time.
I will always love you.
People who don't play Ark. Okay, Ark may be one of the best games to ever come out in the history of ever. It's got a brilliant combination of survival and cooperation with a touch of MMO and a sprinkle of fucking dinosaurs. It makes me truly think that we've reached the pinnacle of civilization. It's all downhill from Ark. You know, the Greeks and the Romans couldn't produce a video game even half as good as Ark. So definitely buy it now.
I like the picture of like the guy throwing just a regular spear at the T-Rex. Like,
oh yeah, that's
the next picture was both of them dead. You know, that's what happened.
No, because
they both
the next
died.
They didn't know there wasn't even that. They just got completely eaten. He made sure he finished his plate. He's a very eloquent dinosaur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I tamed a T-Rex yesterday. Me and my tribe.
Right on. I got a Brontosaurus now.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Littlefoot.
I was about to take him down for you guys, but I kind of want to see that guy die 10 more times. Next on the list, Jews.
Oh,
all right, we were all thinking it, and we've gotten so damn close in the past. So why not give it another try? I see no reason why not. Next, loud people. There's no reason to yell at someone 2 feet away from you in a small, quiet setting.
Oh God. Oh, loud talkers just fucking so... I can't, no.
What?
This is the best thing to ever be added.
Your conversation should be between you and the person you're talking to, not you and the whole goddamn room.
What?
You know, stop polluting the damn silence and talk at a normal volume like everyone else. You aren't special. Die.
Okay.
I think it's like it's some sort of like attention thing. Like they're like the younger or the middle kid.
Oh yeah.
And they just didn't get the attention, so now they feel like they need to speak super loud to get everybody to listen.
I break the rule. Because I'm the middle child, and I really kind of have opposite to that problem.
Good. You were grounded.
No, I'm not saying every middle child.
I know.
It's just I think like... the people who are loud talkers are also that. Not that makes you a loud talker.
Works.
That's true.
Damn. The writers of sitcoms. So I've already said in one of these presentations that I hate sitcoms, and I can't really think of an original idea. Oh, and I especially hate sitcoms with the laugh track. The laugh track just fucking irks me. I don't know why. Just like that, yeah.
Can't help it.
That wasn't even me. Good job, Hart.
Damn it. See, I was hoping that was stabby so I could... So
Swish.
2 people don't have the same damn laugh track open. But, it was an easy decision to include the writers of these atrocities in my kill list. They are what's wrong with the first world.
I thought SJWs were what was wrong with the first world.
No, it's sitcom. You haven't watched a sitcom. That's what it is. So the plot of Jurassic World needs to die.
What?
Jurassic World was a really fun movie. The dinosaurs were cool, the park was cool, the CGI was cool, but there was too much fucking plot and cookie-cutter characters taking away too much time from the dinosaurs. So just just a note to movie studios: don't even bother using CGI to cover a bad plot. Just give us only CGI. Okay, everybody in the theater has seen the detached teen, the overworked woman in need of a dick, the former Marine, and the divorced parent tropes. So please just do us the favor and kill off the plot before you make the second Jurassic World. To be clear, I don't want another Jurassic World movie with a better plot. I just want it with no plot at all. Just get rid of it. Just make a movie from the perspective of a dinosaur living on the island or fucking something. Just no plot. And also, don't include so much obvious product placement in a movie with a message against corporate greed. That was really odd.
That's hilarious. Now I kind of want to see it.
Oh, they roll up in like Mitsubishi cars, and then the whole movie is about how these stupid corporations ruined the Jurassic World, man.
Oh God, that's awful.
It was
they have like Coke and like Pepsi.
Oh yeah. Drinking a Pepsi, driving a Yamaha motorcycle.
It's like.
As long as go ahead. Sorry.
It was like. Did you guys ever see WALL-E?
Yeah,
WALL-E.
I saw WALL-E.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's that Disney movie about the robot, the Pixar.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've seen that.
It's about the little clunker garbage robot.
What a forgettable movie.
So because you go through the whole movie and it's really adorable because WALL-E, adorable, and so finds the humans. They find Earth, come back and find Earth, and they go, oh, because Earth is now getting better, woohoo! Because it was at that point plagued by garbage and destruction because go human beings. And at the end, it turns into this spin-off of fucking like how what we do with pollution's all terrible, and just like turns a kids movie into like a political soapbox.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I get the message. It's very clear. We're probably gonna shoot ourselves in the foot, or since it's gonna be
more like the head. The planet's gonna be fine. We're just not gonna live on it because it won't support us anymore.
Yeah, and so it's obviously a good message, but it's a freaking kids movie.
Yeah, no.
You gotta hook them while they're young, man. First taste is free.
It's like, no, the kids watching this are gonna be like, I don't care, Wally, that's adorable. You know?
No, you put it in the back of their mind. That way they're more likely to be liberal when they grow up.
Well, the first taste is $12 plus $5 for a Coke at the movie, another $5 for popcorn, unless you want the medium, which is $7. And
I think it's like $10 for a ticket here.
Really, it's 12 here.
Yeah. It looks like the West Coast is moving up, buddy.
The West Coast of Maine.
Yeah, the West Coast of Maine, obviously.
Maybe just haven't been to a movie since 1997.
No, went and watched a movie a couple weeks ago.
No.
Yeah, the last one I saw was Inside Out.
I saw Inside Out. I loved Inside Out. There was
That is
nothing
an
wrong with that.
awesome movie.
Inside Out was really fun. So contact us here, and then just see the first slide. I procrastinated, didn't have time to make this slide. Whatever. I did have time to make this slide, but I wanted to watch an episode of Arrested Development on Netflix. I completely let you guys down.
So this is brought to you by...
Wait. Kill sitcom writers, watch a sitcom.
Arrested Development was good. It doesn't have a laugh track.
Double standard. Boo!
Doesn't have a laugh
Sitcom
track.
writers
It's
love
not
sitcoms,
cheesy. You know what? They could. I'll kill them. Whatever. There's no double standard. That show's over.
That's awesome.
That
That's
cow's
fucking
been milked.
America right there.
They can die for all I care for ending that show.
Man. As long as they don't have midichlorians, that was the stupidest thing ever. Just stay away from that, and you're all fine.
What's that?
Oh, do you ever watch the first 3 episodes, the prequels for Star Wars? You know, episode 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, yes. And
midichlorians was how the Force worked. It's little bacteria that live in every living thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you're just like, well, that was dumb because it was awesome when it was just this powerful force that existed and there was no explanation for it.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was the like virgin birth of Anakin Skywalker.
What?
Yeah.
I don't remember any of this. Did this happen?
Oh yeah, no, I just watched episode 1 last night. And,
oh God, why? Is that what you watched in the movie theaters? That's
no.
in California.
Okay. So technically, I was at work. And I shouldn't have been watching movies. But there's nothing to fucking do. There's 8 hours of work to do when you're working a graveyard shift, just making sure people who are all asleep don't do anything like dangerous that are all asleep. You know, like. I mean, short of going around like with a flashlight and a tongue depressor, just making sure none of them swallow their own tongue. You get a lot of downtime. But
Sounds
Anakin was a virgin birth. Like his mom never got pregnant. He just spontaneously occurred in her tummy.
Why? How the fuck did they mess that up so badly?
Well, I don't know. It's like the whole concept when the first movie to the second movie, he's like 10 years older, and at no point did anybody ever think, like, hey, yo, this dude's mom is a slave. Maybe we should do something about that. Like, Amidala is the fucking queen of a planet, and he helped her save her planet, and she didn't once think, man, maybe I kind of owe him a little bit.
Yeah, no.
Like... Oh, it was pretty funny. Like if you look at the writing plot holes, are just fucking massive, and they're excusable in the original 3 movies, like 4, 5, and 6, because it was just all about the action. Like most of the time, was just like crazy lightsaber battles.
Jurassic World should have just been dinosaurs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just get rid of the midichlorians, and you got it.
Thank you. Get rid of the divorcing parents. That was actually very cringeworthy. Oh my God.
Oh, is it that bad?
I cringed out of my seat when I saw those scenes. And then there's the detached teen character who just kind of looks at girls, like, and there's just all this random jailbait in the movie for no reason.
This encourages me to watch the movie. No. Speaking of cringeworthy, I don't know if you guys saw this, but this was a tweet that Paula Deen's social media person put out. And, of course, everybody in the world just freaked the fuck out. And
oh yeah, she used makeup to make herself look brown. It's a menstrual.
Well,
show.
It wasn't even her. It was the guy they were all mad about because the guy was like darker brown because he was playing. You know who Lucille Ball is, right? Lucy and Ricky.
Yeah, I know that show.
And Ricky was played by a Cuban dude.
Back when sitcoms were still shit and all the writers still should have died.
But yeah, you know what I'm talking about, though. Yeah, so they were all upset about this. They weren't upset about her obviously darkening her skin a little bit, ironically. Although I have to say, it did occur to me that there is a little bit of inherent racism in the concept that anytime a white person tries to portray anybody who's not white, it's definitely because they're racist and hateful.
Oh yeah, no, the whole like blackface thing, like white people can never make their faces look black because of the past, is just ridiculous.
Oh, it's totally racist against white people. It's really ironically funny to me. Like, I just find the whole thing hilarious.
Yeah, I find it even funnier though that Paula Deen keeps digging herself in a deeper and deeper hole.
That poor woman.
Like
she's 68 years old.
She keeps trying to top her latest like look, Paula Deen's a racist fiasco.
Give her a break. She's 68 years old. Just send her a fucking case of butter and let her cook her fucking food and stop whining and bitching about every little thing she says.
Yeah, at this point, I think she's just doing it on purpose. She's like,
to be honest,
see how many people I can rile up before I pass it over and die.
Oh, if I was famous, I'd be doing that every other week. I'd be like, let's come out with something that could be taken the wrong way. All right, good job, guys.
If I were famous,
comedic writers to do it.
If I were famous, I'd make a successful podcast. It would be funny, and people would watch it and like me. They'd give thoughtful comments instead of just that one Polish guy that I don't really like.
Oh, I like this tweet though. This tweet back. No, guys, you have a lot of explaining to do. That guy's pretty fucking funny.
Is anyone surprised that Paula Deen and her son learn nothing? Brown face. SM. I think that's shaking my damn head.
Yeah, no, it's got to be.
So wait, I hate. I'm just not getting behind these, like, I guess, acronyms for words.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Oh, yeah, some of them are really annoying.
I think that's 4 letters is about the highest, or the longest it should be. If it's 5 letters, just drop it. Kids are dying in my house, by the way.
Especially if it's LMFAO.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Or a ruffle mouth.
You can still use it, just get rid of LMFAO. Just fucking kill that band.
But I want a party rock.
Oh god.
No, LMFAO is okay.
They're all right. They're just so annoying because they're like a bench. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, it's just the kids dying again. That's not me.
They want to thank me for party rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, essentially, they're just a bunch of producers' kids that basically just like
wanted to earn a lot of cash.
Hired a bunch of like songwriters and just fucking.
Really, did they hire a bunch? Their songs have like. Each song has 5 words in it. And then they wrote those.
You're right. That was probably only one songwriter.
And then they got variations of Michael Jackson dance steps because they actually fully admitted that they like Michael Jackson and the way he dances.
Yeah,
he does
I
like
think
nothing
wrong with that though.
That's pretty legit. No, actually, I like that part of them. It's not bashing them at all. I mean, if the songs are going to not be very, I guess, in depth with the lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Then you gotta bring something to the table, and if you can't dance to that shit, or at least have a nice presentation of it, I mean, might as well not have the song in the first place.
Yeah, no, they're nice songs.
I'm saying it saves it.
If you're into that kind of thing, or just putting in the background while you do some repetitive shit.
Because anything, it just turns into one of those songs that you know is gonna get stuck in your head, and you're gonna bash your head in until it goes away.
Well, it's not as bad as that fucking. The song where the guy's giving everything up for the girl, like getting rid of all of his nice stuff.
What song is that?
Like every R&B song on the planet.
Oh. No. There's this song. Okay, it's sort of like a ska song. It's a really sickly pop song. It's by Ezra something or other, and he talks about getting rid of his golden grand piano, his Castillo, his house in Budapest, and like all sorts of other stuff. Essentially, it's like, he's just getting rid of all this really awesome stuff, and I'm like, what kind of crazy bitch are you dating? The fuck is wrong with her that she's not like, oh, you're cool the way you are? Like, why are you dating this woman?
I don't know. Why does a woman want to date somebody with no stuff?
Well, why does she want to date somebody who has a bunch of stuff, but only if they get rid of all of their stuff?
Oh, maybe she wants to date Jesus. I don't know.
That's really weird.
She wants to date some guy in a row who's going around barefoot.
And then one of the great lines is, my friends and family, they don't understand. I'm like, no, your friends and family really like you and realize that you're trying to date a crazy bitch. And they're telling you this and you're not listening.
Yeah, if I saw somebody throwing away all their possessions, I'd just assume they were going to kill themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I'd ask for that golden grand piano, because that sounds like it would go for a lot on eBay.
Yeah, really. Or the Castillo or the house in Budapest. All three of those sound like they're worth.
I don't think I ever want to go
really
to
good
Hungary
money.
though. Hungary is one of my countries on the list not to do.
You don't
with.
keep the house. You sell the house.
Yeah, but
Selling
it's
a house in
Hungary.
Budapest, you could get some dude like from like the progressive party to pay you like probably close to $1 million for that house in Budapest,
But
man.
it's in Hungary. What's
Yeah, but
who
you
the
don't
hell
have
wants
to.
go-
You don't have to go there. You just sell the fucker the
I
thing on eBay.
understand that, but it's the principle though. It's in Hungary.
You know what? If you want to throw away money just because it's in Hungary, you throw away money, man. I'll take that house.
I'll have plenty after the piano and the Castillo.
Yeah, well, you don't know. The Castillo might be in Eastern Europe
Wait,
too.
are we getting a divorce or something? It sounds like I get the kids.
That's the
Okay,
newest game.
dude, you good. You keep
That'd
them.
be a class
I don't
game.
want them.
Oh, I could say something horribly racist right now.
Be the first black guy. to
Yeah,
take
yeah.
kids.
This is
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna go there.
Like what
Oh.
black girl was it? No, I'm not gonna even try to finish that. That's too bad even for me.
I don't
God.
lie. You know you want to.
That's like playing the I can't breathe card when you talk about the last thing you said to a police officer.
The I can't breathe card.
When you're playing Cards Against Humanity, I should probably be very specific.
Oh God, what was it? I got pulled over by accident. So like the cop just didn't get a good look at my registration sticker, so he wanted to pull me over to get a better look at it, I guess.
Yeah.
So the last thing I said was, "All right, no problem. You stay safe, officer," or whatever. And he like turned around all aggressive at me and shit because he didn't hear what I said. And then he looked at me like I was a crazy person. Because I'm just like, well, cops carry around guns. It's a pretty dangerous job, That seemed like a reasonable
he thought
thing
you
to
were
say.
threatening him, like, oh, that's a pretty nice car you got there. I'm sure your wife and kids would love to see you roll up home with it.
Oh yeah, no. The best part was he was like, "You need to slow it down," and I'm like, "Okay," because I knew for a fact I had been staying the speed limit because I could tell there was a cop right on my ass.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the dude got like 5 feet away from my bumper, so he probably needed glasses too. But just like, I was like, "No, I know I was driving 35, buddy." Oh, did you guys see this thing? I don't know if you guys saw anything about this particular news story. I've popped up here.
Yeah, I've been staring at it for a little bit, and that looks.
That looks amazing.
They're going to make so much money, even though there's only 1,100 residents. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull in something like $5-10 grand easy,
Oh yeah.
maybe even $100 grand. Because I'd blow $100 on raffle tickets.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely would. So you could just get to pick the city official of your choice.
Well, the thing is, you get a raffle ticket,
Uh,
and then if you win the raffle, you get to tase them.
oh, okay, I see.
All right,
now.
so Idaho. That's
Yeah,
an
Idaho's,
wow, that's
They're
a
ahead of the curve right now. They
Jeez.
know they're in the minds of the people.
Yeah, no, this is brilliant. I hope this spreads. Can you just imagine the amount of money people could make? They could make if they put Congress on the block.
Yeah, imagine how many congressmen would die from like over tasing.
Yeah, you're gonna have to worry about that because you don't want someone like pulling.
Some
the
of them are
trigger.
kind of old.
Oh yeah, tasers are pretty dangerous if you don't know how to use one right.
Yeah, that's pretty.
My guess is that there'll be a cop with his hand over yours, placing
Yeah.
the taser in just the right spot,
Probably.
Yeah.
and that all the council people that have volunteered, because they're all volunteers, are the younger ones, like the ones in their like 30s and 40s.
Who can take a tasing, and
And-
not die from it?
Well, hopefully.
Well, I mean, like,
There's always that percentage chance that one of them is gonna have like an embolism that pops.
yeah.
we-
Well, I would imagine it'd be like an extensive amount of medical checking to make sure you don't.
No,
have a
they're
heart
probably just gonna
attack.
physical. There's really not a lot they can do to find out if you're gonna get killed from a taser or not.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
just leave it up to God.
They
No,
can
they'll
always-
get a physical, but there's really, I mean, you can't, even with the full body scan, you don't always know. It's just
No.
like,
It's just called a practice round.
there you go. They'll respawn.
He'll get tased and they'll see if they die,
Yeah,
and if they
it's-
don't, then they get tased again.
It's gonna be a bitch to get your stuff back though. Sure, you start back at the bed, then you gotta, find your shit and try not to die by the raptor that just killed you.
Oh, God. Oh, raptors are the worst.
I just
Yeah.
got gang raped by about 6 of them a couple hours ago. I was trying to look for one to tame, but like in the moment I couldn't get my bow back to shoot the arrows at them, so I had to try and kill them. And I got most of them, but then another one came up behind me after I was done killing the three that had already almost killed me and just got one hit on me and I was dead.
Oh man, that's bad.
Yeah.
Them.
I did crank
What
it
kind of
though.
armor are you sporting?
I got some chitin.
Since when did
Oh,
this
so you're already
turn
up to the
into
chitin. Okay.
Yeah.
since when did this turn into the ARC podcast?
We actually do have
Yeah.
flak. We have flak. I was meleeing T-Rexes with flak. It was pretty great. They weren't even doing half damage to me.
Oh, here's a good story. I
yeah.
like this story. Thank you, Harth. Min Min dies after launching fireworks from his head.
See, this is where stupid people win the Darwin Award.
So a 22-year-old man celebrating the 4th of July was killed instantly over the weekend. And it wasn't like little buy over-the-counter fireworks, in as much as they were like those mortar ones that they professionals launch.
Yeah, like the ones that you shouldn't be able to buy as a regular citizen.
Not to sell these things unless you buy them illegally, of course.
Yeah.
Should probably check extensively who the fuck this person is.
Our species is getting better and better every day.
This quote. Staples' brother, 25-year-old Cody Staples, called it an accident. He said, I was the first one that got there. There was no rushing to the hospital. There was no Devin left when I got there. And then here's the thing. It was a freak accident. Devin was not the kind of person who would do something stupid. He was the kind of person who would pretend to do something stupid to make people laugh. Well, clearly he was the kind of person that did it, because he fucking did.
Yeah, and he died, and now he's on the news. And now everybody knows that your brother was a fucking retard.
I totally get the solidarity, let's hope to try to make him look better than the idiot that he is.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Obviously you can't say he wasn't the kind of person to do it, because he did.
Oh yeah.
Great.
It's not like, oh hey, fire magically touched the firework that I'm gonna place on my head. Ha 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 ha. It's like that. I mean, even though there's a possibility of that happening, you're either someone's trying to murder you, or B, you are that fucking dumb. How can you not?
Why were you holding a mortar firework on your head ever?
Yes, that setting up that entire situation makes no sense.
People that normally handle those have safety equipment on and go and very carefully place them all very gently in their racks so that they can launch them from 100 yards away with a fucking button. Yeah. Why would you ever be carrying one of those around on your head?
Yep. See, we're phasing out alcoholism slowly.
Yeah,
slowly,
really. Now it'll all just be weed.
Steadily. Yeah.
They'll want to put the mortar firework on their head, but they'll just be too damn lazy to go get it. They'll be like, "Oh, that's a lot of work, man."
Yeah.
I'm just eating my Cheetos.
They'll be smart enough to know not to do that because they're not retarded.
Yeah. No.
See, Hitler's vision of a mental illness-free America is coming true. With all these killers that are finally popping off their guns and shooting up schools and churches.
Well, if we would just institute some mild eugenics, I think we would be better off.
Mild eugenics, just killing off a bit here and a bit there, trimming off.
No. Eugenics isn't killing people off; it's sterilizing people.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And it's like
there a bit of this.
Well, you'd be surprised how many people with really severe mental illnesses have kids.
Yeah.
Not just a little bit of bipolar or a little bit of depression or some anxiety or some shit like that. I'm talking severe schizophrenia.
Yeah.
And it's I kind of think once you're diagnosed with really bad schizophrenia, you should probably be sterilized. Because it is inherited. It's definitely passed down genetically.
So you just suggest if we do that, then who's going to go and if they suspect they have schizophrenia, who's going to go to the?
Oh well, no. See, schizophrenia is found usually because you freak out and the police get you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to hide. It's one of those things that you don't really hide, or because it's usually they're incapable of really doing anything without medication other than just being Hobo. Walking around talking to themselves, trying to get scrape enough together for food.
One time I I think there was this bowl outside of a grocery store that either belonged to a hobo or a cat, and my friends and I took it away. I'm pretty sure it was a hobo. But yeah, we just
Lord.
either somebody had been feeding us a stray cat with a bowl, or it was maybe the hobo was feeding the stray cat. But we took their bowl away. We took whatever food we found there away. Didn't even want the food. We threw it away. It was nasty.
Good Lord.
A hobo touched that. It was like a box of cereal or something too.
You know, I wanna say you're a horrible person, but I think that's just teenagers.
Yeah.
Because me and my friends found like a hobo's mattress in this field across the street from the school we went to, and there was also a jar of mayonnaise by it, so we spread the mayonnaise all over the mattress.
You guys are assholes.
I feel bad about it now,
What
but at
the
the time
fuck?
it wasn't even malicious.
That's not teenagers. That's just douchebaggery. That's just straight up being a douche.
It wasn't even like a malicious act. It was like somebody else was controlling us. We literally didn't even think about it. We were just like, oh, and then it just happened, and then we walked away. We're like, why did we do that?
Oh Lord, they've got the devil in them.
You're all dicks.
Well, I mean, he could flip the mattress.
Yeah.
And it really, like, to be honest, it probably
It would
smelled
still
better
smell like
after the
mayonnaise.
mayonnaise.
Oh,
It probably smelled
probably.
better after the mayonnaise.
Yeah, for about 6 hours, it'll probably smell good.
He was squatting on somebody else's land, you know.
It's
Yeah,
it'll
this guy
turn
was on a
into
grocery
moldy-
store. He shouldn't have had a bowl of water out there anyway.
It'll be turned into moldy ass mayonnaise. Like, how did you fucking spread that? You just like stick
With
your
the
hand in
jar?
some-
No. You just, like, dump the jar out and then just use one side of the jar.
God damn! That's bad. That's really bad.
Oh, no, that's nothing. These mechanics where I used to work, it was like a big, tall building. Like, it only had one floor, but there was just, like, this big, tall roof on it for whatever reason. And it backed up to, like, a creek. And so, at some point, some rather enterprising young prostitute had put a mattress out by the creek and would take her johns back there, like, right next to the building. But there's no door from the building that goes out to the creek. So in order to, like, dissuade them, the mechanics would get on the roof and just huck water balloons down at them. And they thought the funniest part was that they would never stop. They would just keep going.
Wow.
So not only are 6 people watching you, but they're throwing water balloons at you, and you're still, going at it with some prostitute.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
no, they weren't giving up.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
hey, no, you're paying good money for that shit. I mean, you're
Yeah.
not. If you're gonna pass, throw down like, what is it, $60, $70? I don't know how much it fucking costs. Yeah, but it's like if you're
I'm
throwing down,
imagining
like,
you're
of
talking
course
about
you
10 or
don't.
15 for that particular level of prostitute, sir.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is outside.
Oh, this
where
is
other
okay,
people
yeah,
can
this
see
is a
you're not
very
paying too
classy.
much. Mm-mm.
It's a very like dine and dash sort of.
Yeah, kind of. It's like the fast
Dude,
food.
if you're eating that pussy, you got
10%.
problems.
No, that probably needed like a side of like
Some mouthwash at least.
a side of mouthwash and some penicillin. I don't
Gasoline and a match.
know. It's like a bad day at the fish market.
Oh.
And it's low tide for whatever he has as a fish.
One time we collected a bunch of me and a couple friends collected a bunch of my friends' dog's poop, put it in an old pizza box. Then we would always target this one house that was on the corner for our ding dong dishes and stuff. So we put it on the doorstep, ding dong dished them and ran away. And they looked at the pizza box on the floor. And, oh, I guess somebody got a pizza. Picked it up and took it in their house. I don't know what happened after that. I was long gone, but somebody somewhere got a pizza box full of dog shit.
That's so fucking weird. Oh man, you know what? None of my pranks ever involved collecting fecal matter of any kind ever.
Yeah, see, that takes effort.
It
That
did.
takes, like,
It took quite a
permanent-
lot. I was proud of what we did.
I'm pretty fine with just leaving poop where it is, unless it needs to be cleaned up and thrown away. I don't really feel the need to touch or play with poop.
See, after a while, you just get bored of those, regular ding dong ditches at 5 a.m.
Oh, we never ding dong ditched anyone when I was a kid.
Oh, really?
Our neighborhood
You
was
missed
too
out, man.
dangerous.
Oh, you missed out.
No, there were
It's
like
so
police
fun.
shootouts in my neighborhood. You didn't
Ah.
ding dong ditch people. You
Okay.
might get shot. There's a really good possibility you actually would get shot in my neighborhood for that.
Oh, wow.
Or somebody would. They might not necessarily know who did it, but they might just shoot somebody anyway.
Yeah, no, we used to pull all-nighters, and then when we get tired at 4 or 5 a.m., we would get up and go outside because it wasn't dangerous at all. And then we go to that one house and ding-dong ditch them. Wake them up, make them come down, and then watch their reaction.
Oh, God, they must have been so, like... Did they move, like, at a certain point?
I think they still live there.
Oh, God, I'd have moved after, like, maybe a year of that. I mean, I'd have started calling the cops, but...
They did at one point. They did, but we were...
I'd have hooked a video camera up, and then I'd call the cops and, like, have the cops be going around at, like, 4 in the morning, knocking on your parents' doors.
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty hard to, like... We'd be, like, long gone down a hill and in the woods or something.
Oh, yeah, no.
I don't know if the cops would have spent that much time coming to get us. That was our...
No, I wouldn't want the cops to go talk to you. I just want the cops to go talk to your parents.
Even to find us, I doubt they would.
Oh, I'd have done the work for them. I'd been like, this is this kid. He lives over here. Like, once I had your picture, I'd wait and find out where you all live. And then when the cops showed up at like 4 in the morning the next time you did it, I'd call them and be like, hey, I know right where their houses are. This kid. He lives over here.
They weren't
I could see you as the crotchety old bastard that, like...
Well, that's how you get rid of, like, drug houses.
Yeah.
I guess
so. You got to do the work. You gotta sit there and video like the house. You got to prove that there's traffic going in and out because cops just don't have time to bust every little penny ante drug dealer unless there's some sort of violence involved.
There were a couple of I think just one big drug bust. There was like somebody was running a meth house out of a house in our neighborhood.
Oh yeah, we've had that too. We get to watch like the cars and boats all get towed off.
Oh yeah.
All their shit gets taken by the cops.
I just like watching the SWAT stroll down the street. That's the funnest part for me. Like, you just knowing something's going down, and then all of a sudden you're walking home from school, and it's a nice peaceful day like it always is, except fucking SWAT coming down the street. Get out of the way. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, if you have a meth house in your neighborhood, you can usually smell it pretty fucking clearly.
Yeah.
It's really rare that they run a tight enough shift that you don't be like, what the fuck is that weird chemical smell?
Yeah.
It's really interesting when you think you have like a nice, quiet neighborhood. Because the neighborhood I've lived in since 3. And so I've really just kind of obviously grown up the entire time, in this one place. And through its entirety, I really haven't come across too much shit inside the neighborhood. Outside the neighborhood, for sure, there's stuff that goes on all the fucking time. But within our neighborhood, we've only had like a handful of instances where something exciting happens. And we actually count that shit as exciting because I do remember there being a drug bust where it is just like 6, 7, 8 squad cars, big vans, like probably SWAT team and stuff, like kicking in some guy's door. And then, like, I don't know, several years later, all of a sudden, a garage is burning down. That doesn't look suspicious, except for this neighborhood is so bored in itself, with itself, is that we all kind of gather around like some giant bonfire and just kind of like sit there and watch it.
Like, ooh, who brought the marshmallows?
Yeah, there's no fire truck.
Marshmallow roast.
There's no fire truck. There's no police. We were sitting there for a good, 15 minutes, and we didn't see it from the beginning, so Lord knows how long it's actually taking.
You guys didn't even call the fire department in?
No. That's people did call. They just didn't fucking come for a long time. And then eventually when they did, there's, a good portion of the fucking roof that's all,
Okay,
melted.
Here's the funny thing. The fire department is literally, maybe a minute from your house.
Yes. That's the funniest fucking thing on the planet.
Literally, where they send their trucks out is maybe a minute away.
And especially if you have the siren on. If you're kind of driving on your own, it might take you 2 minutes.
Yeah, maybe.
If you're dealing with lights and you get shitty reds the whole time, we'll say 5. But if you're cruising down the road and with sirens blaring, you're getting here in 60 seconds.
Easily.
It still took a good fucking amount of time to get there, and we're almost roasting marshmallows on this thing.
You know what's interesting about that fire department? The only vehicles I ever see parked in front of it are pickup trucks. Every single person there is always driving pickup trucks. Not the fire trucks, but...
That's what That's what firefighters drive. That's just their token go-to.
Yeah, what
That's
else do
just
they drive? A
God.
sedan
They don't,
like a faggot?
they don't like drive Priuses, man. Come on.
I would have expected at least one minivan.
I made fun of a pizza guy one time for driving a Prius.
Seriously?
Yeah, I mean, I figured he's not going to spit in my pizza right here, so I may as well take a jab. If I know there's no chance of them spitting in my food, I'll make fun of them. It's just
Yeah,
my
I'm
blood.
down with the hybrids, but I want it to look like a regular car.
Oh no!
There's no reason to look like that weird fruity ass like Prius and stuff.
Hybrids are pretty great, and people who ride them are definitely much better than people who ride pickup trucks and don't haul shit. But
Yeah,
I'm still gonna make fun of it.
they look stupid. I want them to look like regular cars. Just give me a fucking Honda.
Yeah, like the Toyota Volt looks like a regular car. It doesn't
Yeah,
look like
that's something I would drive. I'd
Mhm.
absolutely love that.
But I think a lot of people who drive the hybrids want them to look special because they just feel special. They feel like they're just floating above the rest of us.
I think Honda has an optional hybrid that looks just like a regular Civic.
Yeah, I think most car places do.
Like finally now. And I'm like, well, if I had a choice, I'd definitely go for that.
Yeah, it makes sense. It takes less gas. You don't have to pay all that shit.
So much less. Especially the plug-in hybrids, the ones where you can actually just charge it off your wall outlet.
Oh yeah.
You're using maybe through the week, you're using maybe $2 or $3 of gas, unless you're commuting to like an hour commute or something. It's pretty fucking awesome. If you're just working in like your town or the next one over, you're likely just driving electricity.
Yeah, and like a pizza guy is the perfect job to have that because they got to drive a lot, but they don't, they got to use a bunch of gas usually, and they're not hauling anything heavy.
And speaking of a pizza guy, I mean, do you buy from these guys regularly?
No.
So it
was Domino's. No. It was just late and nobody else delivered at that time.
Because think about this. This fucker knows where you live.
Oh, I was at my buddy's house. I made sure of that.
Oh, well then he's gonna fuck your buddy.
Oh, good. You're fine.
Yeah, it's like, think about that. It's like the person you're pissing off has driven to your house, seen you in your house, or I guess in this instance, your buddy's house, and it's just like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with that guy. Wait a minute, this fucker knows where I live.
I don't know though, man. If I was driving a Prius and somebody was like, "Oh, you're driving a Prius, you're a faggot," or something like that, I'd just be like, "All right, I make better decisions than this guy, so I don't really give a shit what he says." Just be like, "Whatever, man."
Oh no. He was cool about it. Either he didn't speak good enough English to realize I was making fun of him, or he got the joke and he thought it was funny because he laughed along.
He probably gets it from a lot of people and laughs and then dies a little inside. I mean.
Oh no! See, the trick about that is you got to decide who matters enough to you to care about.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people who've said some like shitty shit to me, and that just doesn't bother me because they're just not that important to me. It's like, meh. Like whatever, dude. You're just some guy I met at a gas station that I'm never gonna see again. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not.
That's
true. Think you're better than me? You think you're better than me?
It's I have that kind of, I guess, stories where dealing with the customer in the moment, it's kind of fucking annoying, but to let it linger is very pointless. Like I had one from when I was working at this pizza place that's local, and I was like a very college-esque job. I was making salads for a living, pretty much every weekend. It wasn't exactly glamorous.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds so wonderful.
I know,
it's no surprise
right?
that you got gay married so fast.
Woohoo! But no, for this instance, I mean, this customer was being a complete bitch. Like she refused to believe what ranch dressing was.
What?
I had remade a salad for her 4 times, and every single time she would bring it back saying it's not ranch. Like,
oh man, after the first time you bring her back there and be like, okay, what is ranch to you? What are you calling ranch?
Yeah, it's trying to do it in different ways, trying to tell her. It's like I was damn near ready to put the fucking giant gallon of ranch dressing in front of her, dump it all over a salad, and it's like, bitch, you cannot not call this fucking ranch.
Oh, I'd have gotten sample scoops out after the second time at the very least and been like, all right, which of these is ranch?
Yeah, like just pour all of the dressings out in front and like, okay, if you pick the wrong one, I will slap
you have little cups for on the side, right?
Yeah, no.
Hey, they're gonna
sometimes,
use them
yeah.
anyway, so you might as well just fill out one of each dressing with on the side cups, bring it over, and be like, all right, look, which one is ranch? You know, like.
It was just fucking. She would end up eating like parts of it.
Oh, I think she
Oh,
just
Like
wanted
it
a free
makes no
salad.
fucking sense.
She might have just been going for free, yeah.
I think that's truly in the end what was going on, because I mean you can't be that
And
dumb.
you didn't give her a free salad, did you? Please tell me she didn't get away
No.
with this.
No,
Good.
she eventually went with the fine, I'll take it kind of decision, which I am more than happy with at that point, because I was ready to fucking strangle her with a ladle. I will find a way.
Yeah. Oh, we had a guy when I worked at the gas station driving an RV come in and pay with a $100 bill for gas and ask for $100. Fill his tank with $100. Come in and start screaming about how he'd only put 50 on it and he needed his other 50 back.
Oh.
And the manager just stood there like, this is great, because the manager was like this ex-Marine. Like, he looked like a basketball on legs, but he was a Marine like in war at one point in his life. So he was just like looking at the guy like he just did not give a fuck. He was just like so calm and collected and like, you can yell all day, sir, and I can just stand here. And he looked at the guy and he's like, look, we'll do we'll count the register at the end of the day. Leave your phone number. If you were right and we were wrong, we will happily mail you a check for the right, for whatever the difference is, And the guy finally left, and then, lo and behold, at the end of the day, no, he'd absolutely paid for and gotten his gas. There was no discrepancy. It was hilarious. Dude, the guy got red in the face and was jumping around and screaming, and he was definitely trying to scam us. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no,
That's another kind of person that needs to die. Is like the special Snowflake customer who just thinks that they're actually always right.
the ones that
he
walk.
just sticks out because he's funny, but the rest of them I don't even remember because I just didn't care.
Yeah, the ones you recognize are the ones that are just fucking out there. Like it's so bizarre that it's not always tragic. It's actually funny.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
we actually had someone dine and dash before, like just flat out run.
Did they get
It's
away?
Yeah, like actually like ate the food, straight up bolted.
That's
like-
really, that's really fucked up, but kind of funny at the same time because
Yeah,
you only see that in movies.
Yeah, it's like okay,
Just gets up from their
What?
chair and just starts the 100-meter dash to their car.
no, I mean like I think they walked there. I think because as far as I know, is they just kind of ducked out like as fast
Yeah,
as they
the
could
trick
down
for that
the
is
street.
you ask where the bathroom is, then you go to the bathroom, and like after a couple of minutes, they're probably forgotten about you because everybody does that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And then you
that's
just
why.
casually walk out the door like you should be walking out the door.
Yeah, that's why it's funny
Everybody-
because that's how you're supposed to do it. Like you're not supposed to actually get up and literally dash out of the restaurant.
Someone forgot the memo. You
Yeah,
weren't supposed to actually dash.
yeah, it's just a saying, dumbass.
You
That's
know,
so fun.
Yeah, that's a funny. I mean, I have better stories from like say security at Sutter. It's always better stories.
Yeah, well, security work is always better.
That shit's just unreal kind of funny.
Yeah, I ran into a dude that was working like armed security. I'd worked with him at an assembly job, and like maybe 2 or 3 years later, he was like doing armed security somewhere.
That
And I was
shit's
just like,
fuck-
you're brave as shit because there's no amount of money that's going to get me to pay to work somewhere that I need to carry a gun, and I'm not a cop.
Yeah, that is pretty fucked actually. I don't know if I could ever do armed security.
Well, you don't have the protection that you do if you're a police officer.
Exactly.
Like, even if you're wrong, odds are still good you're not going to go to jail if you genuinely make a mistake. But like, as a security guard, you're going to jail. Even if you probably were totally justified in putting the guy down with the bullet, you're probably still going to go to jail.
I saw a story, and I wish I would have saved it, but some guy was recently convicted for a felony. It's illegal to shoot a federal officer doing his duties.
Yeah.
But what this guy was doing, he snuck into the dude's house at night with no warning or anything. He just kind of snuck into his house to find whatever it was, and the guy shot him dead with a illegally purchased firearm. And
So the guy was totally justified in shooting him.
Oh yeah. Like this looked like an intruder to him, and it was. He had no warning. It didn't know it was a federal agent. Couldn't have.
But they still put him in jail for it, right?
Yep. Still put him in jail.
Hopefully the appeal system works, because it really, like, if he had no way of knowing, that should cancel out the legalities of shooting a federal agent. And he was not in the process of doing his duty, because he had no business being in that man's house without a warrant. So hopefully, like, there'll be an appeal.
There may have been a warrant, but he just didn't give any, like, kind of warning.
Oh, well, yeah. In order to execute a warrant, you have to go and, like, you can't do it on your own. There's supposed to be multiple police there. There has to be.
Yeah, actually, for even the safety, side of things, like, you don't want to just show a warrant to someone and you're the only one walking in.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
you want at least 3 or 4 people there, and just for witnesses, so that because anybody could say, like, well, that warrant only covered such and such, but he found this evidence somewhere, and it's your word against his, and it's going to have to get thrown out in court.
That's actually straight up rule number 1 when I was learning about, like, probation work. It's just like, if you're gonna go search a fucking house, you're calling people to come help you. Like, you're not just like one partner going in sort of thing.
So it's kind of like playing Ark, but in real life. Like, you need multiple people to go into a cave and raid it. You don't want to get
well, except you're not, like, randomly going to get attacked by dinosaurs.
Yeah, but criminals, dinosaurs.
Yeah, from the safety perspective, but also from the legal perspective, because a lot of stuff can get thrown out if you're the only one that was in there. That's
that's why Ark is better. There's no courts to tell you that you have to get gay married.
And on that note, we're done.
Are we? I think
no, we still got like a half an hour at least.
Really?
Probably like 45 minutes.
I think we're 45 minutes now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what time did you guys start?
We started at
7:15.
No, you guys started
10:15.
So you guys were only 2 minutes into that fucking thing, and you told me I'm late.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
We have a lot of dead.
Started late.
We have an hour of dead space to fill. We got to complain about something.
Oh, okay, that's true.
We're
I
not
don't know if you guys saw about this though.
More news.
The subway guy, his house got raided by the FBI in connection to a child pornography production thing.
Wonderful.
But it's probably, like, if this is why I pulled up the Snopes one. So it happened on the 7th of July. They raided the home of Jared Fogle and took away some, like, computers and stuff. However, no charges have been filed against him, and he's not even, like, they haven't really specified anything from the FBI. So it may be that it's Russell Taylor. It's more stuff in connection with Russell Taylor, who was running Jared Fogle's nonprofit foundation. Because Jared Subway Guy had a nonprofit to encourage kids to be more active and, like, keep the weight off when they're younger. And Russell Taylor, who was running it, was producing and doing stuff with child pornography, and the FBI busted him.
Oh, okay.
So it may be that it's just something that's connected, because I'm sure at some point or another the guy was, emailing or whatever with Jared, or may have used Jared's computer for something.
I like
more.
It's like we are monitoring the situation closely, and we'll dump Jared in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, no, Subway will fucking drop his ass in a second.
He'll drop his ass so hard that it'll be like his fat again.
Well, like a lot of there's some theme park, I think, that already took down Cosby's bust because of his thing.
Oh yeah, oh man.
He actually admitted to it in 2005, apparently, and it had been a sealed case. Huh. But the lawyers got it unsealed, which is pretty awesome.
How did it unseal? They went right in there and took those words right out of his mouth.
I know, the bastards.
Put them back into the mouth, I don't know.
They just baby sealed that? They just clubbed that baby seal?
Baby sealed it. My dad's a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, so he admitted that he bought Quaaludes for the specific purpose of giving them to women that he wanted to have sex with. He never specifically stated that he was drugging women without their knowledge, but it comes right up to that line, and then his lawyer just says, "Stop talking, stop talking."
He didn't wait. Like, see, that throws me. He didn't say. Or scroll up a bit.
What?
Scroll up a bit. So it says. Let's see. When you got the, I always forget how to pronounce that. Quaaludes.
Yeah, Quaaludes. Just call them Ludes.
Was it in your mind that you were going to use these Quaaludes for young women that wanted to have sex, that you wanted to have sex with? And he says yes. And then there's some more answers that he fucking says later, and then his lawyer stops him.
Yeah,
His
no.
lawyer should have been like. Yeah,
Well,
no,
the thing
don't
is, it's a
answer
civil suit, and part of the civil suit was he had to make certain admissions.
that.
Oh,
Is
okay.
my
So
guess.
he's
I'm
gonna
not.
get
I'm not
out
entirely sure on it, but it wouldn't surprise me that it's like he had to come out and answer certain questions and be
Okay.
honest about it or something.
What's
Okay,
the
it
Bill
does-
Cosby rape
does
counter
say-
up to? Has he topped Tiger Woods as far as women?
Like 30 something.
Oh, my God, that
I think he had like 30 or something.
yeah, no, that's I think Tiger was like 13, so he's definitely we should give him some kind of trophy. Maybe a golden penis on a nice oak wood platform.
Yeah. So apparently a lot of people are going to go after him for money now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we're up to 48 accusers.
48, Christ.
Wow, he was fucking busy. Jesus.
I know. How did he even find the
God
time to
damn.
shoot all those TV
Well,
shows?
not really.
All those damn sitcoms.
No. Put this in perspective. He was the biggest thing in the world for like a really long time. So
Yeah.
from the 70s to 2015, that's what, 45 years?
Yeah.
That's a little more than one woman a year. That's really not that high if you're a celebrity where you can just basically have, a woman every night, a different one.
How many of those accusers are just not coming forward though? Like,
Yeah, oh no, I'm sure there's a lot more than 48. There's probably at least 3 or 4 times that many altogether.
if Bill Cosby found 48 women who just would not give up the pee for him, is this a game changer? I thought becoming a famous internet celebrity would
Okay, I'm about to say some fucked up shit.
Oh,
go ahead.
dear.
I bet I can understand the logic behind why he did it.
Oh.
So first of all,
So should I end the podcast now?
Yeah,
So
before
first of
we were
all,
absolutely hated.
he's probably hoping that they wouldn't remember it was him. I'm not saying this is good logic, and that they wouldn't be able to go after him for like child support and stuff later on.
Because he's black, of course.
Like he was probably trying to like make sure that like, and then they wouldn't out him in front of his wife, and his wife would never find out if they were all like out of it when he did them.
Perfect logic. I see where it's coming from.
That might be like an idea of where he's coming from. Yeah, I mean like it doesn't.
It doesn't excuse it. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
saying
You
that.
know where I can get a couple of good.
It's not entirely fucked up shit. I mean, it's just like it's talking about a rough topic, but it's just kind of guessing where his mindset is.
We're getting
And
inside the
you
mind
can
of the
understand
killer.
because there's so many women out there that absolutely will take a man for every penny they can get. Like.
Actually, there's
Michael Jackson had that whole Billie Jean thing. Billie Jean is not my lover or whatever. The whole song he made out of it.
just to go.
Is that a true story? Like
Yeah, that's a thing. That is
wow.
actually a thing. There is
I thought he
there
was
was
just
a girl.
trying to tell a story. I didn't know.
Well, and it's even funnier now that he pretty much just fucked kids. So I mean, like she really wasn't the one. She was way too old for him.
Oh God, that's just disturbing.
Sorry, I set that whole thing up just for that shitty joke.
Oh God, that's bad.
You're welcome.
I remember when he died, everybody was just like calling it the new 9/11. Like, you will definitely remember where you were when Michael Jackson died.
When did he die?
Actually, I do
remember.
I can't. I don't even remember the
I don't
year.
remember the year. Yeah, I don't remember the year.
I think it may have been 2008 summer. I know it was the summer because I was home. I'm pretty sure. But
I remember where I was when 9/11 happened. I was at work, and we were all like agreeing that pretty much we should just glass over the Middle East.
Oh shit!
Everybody there was just like, "Yeah, let's just nuke them all. Fuck it."
you were just getting your clan robes on.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
really.
where I worked was mostly like first generation Asian immigrants,
Yeah.
and they were like, "Yeah, glass those fuckers over." So
And there go all the there goes all the people who are either Arab or practice the Muslim religion. They
I
are
don't
not
think we
gonna
have
watch
any.
this ever.
We've said enough bad things about Arabs that we won't have any of those smelly fuckers watching our cast.
God damn it, that's so terrible.
Well, I mean, now that they've all tuned out, we may as well talk shit.
Oh God.
Now that we know for a fact they've
Just
all
don't
tuned
draw
out.
any pictures of Muhammad, then they'll fucking kill us.
I need
think
a fucking
I have
shower.
a great idea for our next presentation.
I need a shower. This is bad. This is bad even for me. Like, the only time I ever feel like there's a proper outlet is playing like something like Cards Against Humanity when you know everyone is fucking cool with you being as like messed up as you possibly can.
I don't care if everybody's cool. I'll invite people who I think won't get it to play
Oh,
Cards Against Humanity, because maybe it'll loosen their tight asshole just a little bit.
So what's this? Let's continue on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I figured we were
look at
talking about
distraction.
racial stuff, so we should go like dating app reveals troubling racial preferences.
Troubling.
People have racial preferences? They should feel bad about that.
Why are they troubling though? Like,
I don't really know.
Somebody somewhere doesn't want to fuck me.
So what is it like? Women responding to men on OkCupid. Asian, Latino, and white women are far more likely to respond to white men than Asian, black, or Latino men. Whereas black women would respond to black men more often. I thought that was kind of an interesting one. And then, for some reason, Asian men really like Latino women. And then
Don't understand
black, Latino,
why.
and white
Nothing
men all
like-
really like Asian women.
I
So
wonder
actually,
why
like,
that
if you're white and Asian, and you like, if you're a white guy and you like Asian women, or Asian women and you like white men, this is the website for you.
Oh no, it's I'm sure my brother would love to say this, or love me saying this, because he's currently in South Korea, and they absolutely love it. It's true, they love white men.
Probably because their dicks are bigger.
Well, it's also for
Probably
the sake
because their
of,
wallets are bigger.
especially if you come from the States, because a lot of the times they do still have that very much marry you off kind of culture.
Yeah, they want you to get married into like a white dude so you can go back to the U.S. and have like a better chance of, more success or whatever.
Yeah, nobody wants to be in Korea. Let's just say it.
I mean, Korea's actually a pretty cool,
Well,
cool
South
place.
Korea's
Some-
not as
I
bad as
know
North
they
Korea.
have.
yeah, I'm not talking about North Korea here. I'm talking about South Korea. South Korea is actually really
Oh, so we're
tech.
I'm talking about only Korea.
No, I'm talking about South Korea. I'm talking about the Korea that you're not going to get shot on sight.
Don't
know
know what you're talking about. Doesn't exist.
Shit.
The lowest response rates. Asian, Latino, and white women were the least likely to respond to black men, and black women were least likely to respond to white men.
Ah,
And then for like black women, the lowest response rates for every other race were like to white.
whoa. I wonder why that is. Like
I know exactly why that last one is. Nobody wants to date a girl that's portrayed like that is the way black women are portrayed in media. Like they're always portrayed as being like loud and obnoxious and super aggressive. And I don't think anybody's really interested in that. And while that's not, black women aren't all like that, but that's just
of
like
course, yeah.
how a lot of people see it based on TV, and they're just like, no, I don't really want to deal with that. No, that sounds really annoying.
I guess that would, I mean, the portrayal of like anybody is really out of whack. I mean, if you look at Americans, the way they're portrayed in the media, we're all stupid, fat, and, angry.
And we all have a laugh track behind us when we talk.
Damn it, you were just quicker. I was leaning back in my chair. I had to reach up for the mouse.
Okay.
See, that time I was actually hoping for the laugh track. I was hoping you guys had your finger on the trigger.
Oh, I got it ready. Locked and loaded, my friend. It's amazing.
Sorry. But I mean, that's my guess. I could be wrong, but it's like
Yeah.
gay men are always portrayed really swishy, but like very few gay men are actually like that.
Yeah.
But no, black women are always portrayed as super aggressive, super rude, super like out of line and inappropriate, and it's just like, I can understand that if the dudes are stupid enough to think that all black women are like that. They're just like, not interested.
Let's end the podcast on that depressing note. Goodbye until next week.
I want to add something.
Damn it.
I have something,
Good.
and I will share it. Wait for it.
Go.
Wait for
Sorry,
it.
we're not ending right now. You got to sit through another 2 to 3 minutes of this.
Everyone see this? It's some amazing NASCAR action where this guy went fucking wild on the street.
Wait. Let me guess. They went straight and then they turned to the left, and they went straight some more and then they turned to the left.
No. This guy decided to go up.
Oh.
And it was, I mean, obviously we can't play the video, which is kind of sad because that's pretty much the whole point.
Did he die?
No, he actually
lived.
He got mild injuries. I mean, actually, very maybe like a few scrapes and bruises. The people in the stands got hurt more than he did.
Yeah, how much gassy here does NASCAR waste?
Hell if I know, and it's probably too much.
Oh, they don't use regular gas though.
Yeah, but no, even just to pave over all the tracks, I imagine after a race, those tracks are pretty torn up because some of them are 500 laps around.
Yeah.
So this is him. This is him after the crash. So I'm sure. Look at him. I mean, he's without a scratch.
Well, those roll cages are pretty fucking mad.
No, mad time to get his hair done.
I do recommend watching the video because it's insane. Like the car's front end and bumper just kind of rip off. There's nothing but like a number in the roll cage left, and it's one of those kind of scary moments. I mean, as much as we all say we like the crashes in NASCAR, and the idea of the crashes are really cool, and this, if no one gets hurt, is actually amazeballs. I mean, it's just, it's to me, it's one of those that just kind of takes a step too far, where you're actually like, oh wow, that actually is really fucked up.
I like the crashes because somebody has the potential to get hurt. That's just what I like. I like, and then they go and neuter the sport to make it a lot less interesting. I really like that because you lose a lot of fans that way.
Oh yeah, then they put speed governors on the cars or something.
Yeah.
Or
like NFLs, you can't tackle the quarterback that hard anymore. Quarterback is special.
So I do recommend watching it. I mean, it is actually an interesting.
I don't even think, I'm pretty sure it's a rule since I think it was Buster Posey got hurt. He's a catcher.
You can't run into the catcher.
You can't run into the catcher anymore.
What do you think people are going to do when you show that video like a billion times over and over and over and over? I mean, there's only so many times you can watch a dude get trucked and have his leg broken.
All right, so you know the play in baseball where you got a guy going home and the catcher stands right in the middle of the plate and then the runner trucks him.
He gets freight trained.
Yep.
So
didn't they eventually have to do that instead of sliding feet first? Because they used to just slide feet first and try to take him out.
No, it's the other way. It's the other way around.
When you're going into home and the catcher's standing in front of there, you gotta bowl him.
They used to slide in feet first instead of just tackling him.
It was actually the other way around. I mean, maybe originally, like way back when, that was how it was.
Yeah, when they didn't have the gear on. But yeah, you can't really take someone out feet first with gear. Just end up.
Well, yeah, but the metal cleats, you just you can break an ankle real easy.
Metal cleats are really fun. I have metal cleats.
Those things are pretty rough. I
like sitting in the dugout. I like sitting in the dugout and just scraping them on the ground and watching the sparks.
God. Oh my shit.
It made whatever levels just above Little League playable. Besides that, the games were boring as hell.
They signed it into law?
They did. I thought you would love this article.
Sweet.
So
that's the best thing ever.
This is all for you, there, Stabby. I mean, I wanted to end on a note.
Oh, that's almost better than eugenics.
Oh.
So yes, it is. Let's see.
It requires kids to be vaccinated regardless of religious beliefs.
Awesome.
This is gonna get appealed the shit out of it. But
until then, there's so many kids that are just going to be like fucking immunized or vaccinated in the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah, there's so many kids that don't have to catch measles because they didn't get a vaccination because their parents they're autistic.
This is beautiful.
So, this is also a wonderful article here. I'll scroll down closely for anyone who is actually watching it.
Nobody who watches our podcast
just go click on
reads.
I guess we'll probably put it in the description or whatever. That little thing underneath.
No, we won't.
Look at me, my technical speak and my terms. I'm doing so well.
I think our description right now is because when you start the live broadcast, it says, "What is this about?" And I put nothing in particular, really, but thanks for asking.
That's fantastic.
Oh man. No, that's beautiful, man. I'm so glad they're going to vaccinate all the kids, because that's so ridiculous that somebody I believe in an invisible man, so my children should be able to kill yours with measles. It's just like, fuck you, you fucking assholes.
Why is he English?
I don't know. British people sound more poncy.
And they're dirty, too. They're really dirty.
And their teeth are all fucking mangled. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the guy with like $5,000 worth of dental work done.
Good job. Good job. All right, so that's my shit.
Now can we end? Can you end this misery?
We can end this. We can end
All right.
this. Thank you.
Goodbye and sorry.